Hi all, welcome to my YouTube channel Know About Embedded System. So in today's video we will develop the code for a number pyramid which is of a mirror right angle. In the previous video we have developed the code for right angle triangle, and this video we are going to develop the code for triangle, or you can say the mirrored right angle triangle. So how to develop a code for this, that part we will see. Before starting the video, if you're a new viewer to my channel, kindly subscribe my YouTube channel and gain the knowledge on embedded system. So guys, again here also there is a logic. We have to understand the logic here. It's a pretty simple, but one additional thing compared to the previous logic. So in the previous logic I have already explained you how to print a number triangle with a two for loops, but in today's video, so whenever you're going to print a number triangle with a mirror right angle triangle, so we have to go for three for loop. So here you can see in the first row what we want to print the number, but in between there are some spaces are there. So try to understand, this is an important thing in this video, how many spaces I have to leave, and later I have to print the character. So there are 3 points will come here. One is row control, second one is printing a character, and third one is spaces. So here I have explained very clearly in this one. In the row 1 I want to print a row in a row 1, and one character I want to print, and you can see here 4 spaces I need to leave. So that means first I have to print 4 spaces, and in the 5th position I want to print my character. Okay, so this is a logic, and this logic is applied for all the use cases, for all the rows. Second row you can see here, in the second row I want to print 2 characters, 1 and 2, and I need to print 3 spaces here, right? Similar to that it goes on. So now 3 parameters are coming. One is row control, second one is printing, third one is space control. So that means we have to go like this. The first one is row control, so I'll just write it down for your understanding. 3 things we have to go. No, one is row control. First this is for first for loop. Second for loop, space control, how many spaces you required, spaces control, and third one is printing. So 3 for loop I'll be using, one for a row control, second one is spaces control, third one is printing. So totally 3 for loop I'll be using. It's pretty simple, very easy to develop the code. So keep it in mind, one first for loop to row control, second for loop to control the spaces, third for loop I'll be using to print it. Let us go to the coding and we will try to, yeah. So here I have considered same example. So integer I, j, and n is equal to 5. So I'll be very simple. I'll be using I is equal to 1, and I is less than or equal to n, and then I plus. This is my first for loop. So this is to control, as you know that this is to control the row control. This is for row control, and I'll be using second for loop to control the space here. Control for, I'll be using one more variable here as a space. So totally 4 variables I'll be using as a space, a 4th variable as a space. Now the space in the first row, like if you look into the logic here, I need to use n-1 spaces, n- row spaces I have to use. N is total number of rows available, and in the first row n-1, in the second row n-2, n-3, and it goes on like that. So I have to consider the spaces based on the row position. In the row 1 4 spaces, row 2 3 spaces, and it goes on like that. So that's why n- row I have to consider here. So that's the logic. So initially n- I is nothing but row control, so that's why the spaces or space I'll be assigning with n- I. So this is my spaces, okay, n- I, and this space should be always greater than 0. it should be always greater than, it should be 0, and then space minus minus I'll do. So every time I'm going to decrement the space, and then I'll be printing the space here. It's very pretty simple code. Just I'll be printing one space here. That's it. So this is second for loop is used to print the space, and third for loop actual printing, that is j is equal to 1, and then j should be less than or equal to I, and then j plus plus. It's very simple code. And then printf g, printf %d comma g. Only this much code, and then here I'll be going for next line. So after printing every time, I'll be going for next line. After printing each row, I'm going to next line, that is /n. That's it code. So 3 for loop. So this for loop, so you know that already. This for loop is used to control the spaces, this for loop is used to control the numbers, and this for loop is used to control the row. Run the code. Now you can see here I'm able to print right angle triangle with a mirror right angle triangle, right? So now what I'll do small correction here. I'll provide one space for every print. I'll add one space, and even in the spaces also I'll add one more space, and we will check it now. Now you can see here, right? So this is what we wanted. We wanted to print right angle triangle with a mirror shape, or mirrored right angle triangle, right? So as you know that the same code can be printed with the I as well. So this is a j, right? I'll be printing now I here. So when I print I, so when I print I, now you can see you're able to print 1 2 2 3 3 3 4 4 4 5 5 5. So when I print it at I, and similar to that, when I print with a character C, when I print with a character C, and so now you're able to see the star print. Okay, so this is how you can develop your C code to print the number triangle with the different patterns. I hope this video is clear. So if you feel this video is an informative video, please click on the like button and subscribe my YouTube channel.